Hello, Rushback here again, and today I'm starting a brand new series on how to play a map. And today we're focusing on the map Dome. Now, Dome is one of those maps where you can do very, very well. It's the smallest map on the game, and small maps mean a lot of points, a lot of kills, and everything can go down really well on this map, providing you know a few things. Now, on the screen here is the map of Dome, and where I say here with my crude editing, these are all the major spawn points, and basically in this gameplay, I'm going to talk about what the spawns are, where you should be looking from your spawn. So I think that's the main point on this map. It's the fact that the spawns are so close together, and this map is so fast paced. You need to understand where people are at all times. So when you spawn, you understand whereabouts people should be, not all the time, but where they should be. So first of all, let's just say you spawn top left. That is pretty one of the big major spawns. If you spawn in there, you need to be looking to your right. So where the furthest one to the top right, in the corner, that's going to be the main spawn point you'll be looking for from that spawn. If you decide to go down the hallway and turn around, or again, if you spawn top left and you go downwards on the picture, you should be aiming towards the stairs because that's generally where they're going to be. So it's like understanding little points like that will really help you out in this game, and will help you understand the spawn. So if you spawn in the actual dome bit, so that's the big here on the right hand side. Depending if you go left and outside of the dome, you need to be looking towards the middle of the map, but mostly towards the left hand side where that bunker is, because again there's another spawn point there. And if you spawn in the actual bunker, so it's the bottom here. If you go up the stairs to the left hand side, you need to be careful where the jeeps are, where the top left hand side here is. Or if you go right, you need to be looking towards the dome where the other here is on the right hand side. So take this into mind when you go into your next game. If you don't really understand where these are on the map, just be on YouTube, pause the video, and go onto Xbox and look where these things are on the map. And then by doing this, you'll understand the spawns, and you should help you out a big deal. So with that in mind, let's jump into some gameplay, and I'll show you what I do. Right then, we are back, and in terms of weapon choice, perk choice, and things like that on this map, you can kind of split up into two ways. You can either run with the submachine gun like the P90, the PP90, MP7, UMP, any of those, anything you're most comfortable with, run around like an absolute madman. By the way, all this is for kill confirmed, and all the game modes that aren't objective. You can base this around domination as well, because you'll understand the spawns, but this is mostly for basically kill confirmed, because I feel this is easily the best game mode, and it's a game mode that most people should be playing, and it's the one that you should be caring most about, because it's definitely the fastest way to rank up, especially if you're playing solo. But as I was saying with guns, you can either go, like I said, two ways. Submachine guns, running around like an absolute madman. This strategy still works for that, but it's a lot more difficult to hold a decent kills and deaths ratio throughout this game. But it's probably the better way to play if you don't care about stats at all, because you can run around getting tags. So a lot of people won't venture into the middle of the map, and if you do that, solely going for tags, you do very well on this map, score-wise. Or you can go the second way. Now this is generally I kind of play it both ways, but when I care about my stats a little bit more and I want to play a little bit more supportive rather than running around and getting 150 deaths on this map, I rock out something that I feel quite comfortable with, mid-range, assault rifle-wise. So I like to use the what I'm using here, so Type 95 with the red dot and rapid fire. Rapid fire is hugely important. I wouldn't even bother using this gun without rapid fire now. It's as you can see, I'm just absolutely trashing it on kids. A lot of people are using the submachine guns, and I'm still beating them in a unless you bring out the overpowered FMG9s, but we can't win them all. So basically, I'm now going to talk about where I am from spawns. So as you see, this is one of the major spawns, and straight from here, I understand that they'll be spawning either by the jeeps on the left, as there's one there, and I'm basically tagging all the major spawns. So that's another major spawn right there, because they're all spawning in that the here that was in the top left hand side, and it's just little bits of knowledge. Now I'm spawning the bottom. Well, it was the top right of the picture, and now I understand they should be spawning in the bunker, which is basically where I'm looking now. And by understanding the spawns of a map, you understand where to look. So when you spawn, you don't need to look behind you, to your left, to your right. You can have an absolute focus on where they are. And of course, always using the UEV or the hood that's in the top left-hand corner is probably I'll probably look at that 150 times in a match. I mean, it's hugely important. If you're not using that, then you're not doing it right, because basically you're always looking for advantages over your enemy. If you know where they are on the hood, I mean, you've got them. If you understand the spawns, again, you're in a better situation. You basically know where to pursue, and you know where you should be a little bit more careful, because they may make you from the side. So one of the strong positions I like to use when I'm on this map and I'm using the assault rifle is basically where I am now, because the Type 95 is pretty much unbeatable at mid-range, because a lot of the time you will get the one-burst kills. If you do get a one-burst kill, nothing can beat this gun because of its fire rate. It has one of the fastest fire rates in the game, but of course it's a burst fire gun, so that kind of lets it down in terms of fire rate. But if you can get by that mid-jeep area, or where I am now, they're both sort of head glitches. And head glitch basically means I can shoot people, and like when I'm behind cover, and I can see like all of their body and everything like that. But on their screen, you can only see really my head or the top of my head, which makes it like I'm in a big benefit in that one. And Woody's Gamertag always says like he always wants to be in the best situation. He doesn't want fair gunfights, which I completely understand. So you want to try and stick behind cover. Don't camp in corners on this map, guys. It's hugely annoying when people do that. And of course, this is kill confirmed. So as much as possible, you want to be trying to get the tags, because it's, well, if you don't go for tags, then while you're playing kill confirmed, you might as well go play a team deathmatch because you get more points. If you don't go for tag, but of course, like I said, it's all about line of sight. So I always like to try and get by those mid jeeps, depending where they're spawning. In this sort of situation, I like to be basically where I am now, because I can look down there, because that's one of the major spawn points. Like I say, if you spawn in that like warehouse in the top left of the picture, like I was saying before, they'll be spawning like down the dome area. And now I'm by the dome. There's people spawning in here. So I'm not the best player in this game. I mean, there are a lot of better players in this game, but I generally do understand the spawns, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of you guys seem to think a lot of your favourite commentators are like absolutely epic at this game. It's mostly because they understand the spawns. The more you play it, the more you'll it just becomes second nature, because wherever you are on the map will symbolise where your enemies are, and when you have that sort of knowledge, you can really, I mean, really improve your gameplay, because you know exactly where to look. You know, like when you know like a particular area you can aim for, and that's just unlucky. You can focus yourself, and you can just aim at one particular area. You don't need to look at like 360 degrees when you spawn. Like, oh my god, where are they? When you know like a specific spawn point, then you'd be much better. And these are the advantages of using the Type 95, like being in cover, because there are long lines of sight on this map. And there you are. So 40 and 12, nothing special, but I was just trying to prove my point. And yeah. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, I'd like to get 200 like ratings in this video. I put a little bit more effort into this one, and leave your video response if you're playing Dome using the strategy. But until next time, peace.